When I say the movie Eternity felt like an eternity, I'm mostly kidding, but I still watched it, so here are my spoiler-free thoughts on the best and worst parts of the film. This follows an afterlife love triangle where they have 1 week to decide where and who they want to spend eternity with. And obviously Joan is faced with the impossible choice between the man she spent her whole life with or her first love who died young and waited 67 years for her to arrive. And like, come on, this movie has to be some type of 6-7 propaganda because they said 6-7 6 to 7 times in it, which made my brain want to explode. Next, besides all the 6-7 drops, most of the jokes were complete airballs, like Larry's afterlife coordinator was a consistent cornball the entire movie with nothing she tried to do working for me. But pretty much every subtle joke Miles Teller whipped out was pretty good, almost evening it out. Next, how do you watch this and not like the premise? Like, the afterlife community being almost this giant waiting room is so intriguing, with some fantastic world building for each eternity being something majestic. And finally, besides Callum Turner's acting being a little iffy at points, the ending is the iffiest part of this. It felt like it had 2 endings, and it only did that because it just didn't want to be generic. It really felt like the movie ended and then just kept on going just to hammer down ideas we've seen time and time again. So, some may say it made this whole movie feel like it went on for an eternity. So overall, even though this movie had a little bit of sloppiness in its ending, jokes, and acting, it reminded me of Aziz Ansari's Good Fortune, reminded me to be a better person before it's too late, and it had a good enough premise to even out most of my negatives. So it has to be a low 3.5 out of 5. End of discussion.